So, if you're the type to love a movie around royalty, a lot of palace dramas with family drama and friendship and things like that, I think you actually enjoy this particular movie I have for you today. This one is titled Love in the Crown, and it is a production of Ruth Kadri. And because Ruth Kadri always produces such exceptional movies, I think you should sit down and be ready for this ride. This movie stars TOOSWEET, ANNAN, PRISMA, James, KELVIN, EZIKE, ANNABEL, APARA, and other actors, and it is quite a lot. I mean, the entire storyline, the plot, and everything that the movie represents. I mean, they put a whole lot together in that movie. But then, let me just explain a little bit about the storyline. We have the family the father just became king after the grandfather died, was the king of the town, and then they have to move from the city to the village, so that their father can be coronated and they can also settle in as the ruling family of the town. So we have Ben, who does not exactly like the royal life, and so he swapped places with his cousin, and his cousin was the one acting like the prince, and the girls were crushing on him, while the real Ben, who is the prince of the town, acts around like it's just an ordinary guy. And on the other hand, we have Nellie, whose mother had went through an accident at work, and she was left blind, and because of that, Nelly had to work and make ends meet for herself and her mother. And just like all the fairy tale movies, you find out that the prince and the suffering girl, they collided, just like Cinderella actually. So they collided, yeah, and they got into friendship. And well, to cut the long story short, they found romance, and we also found out that Nelly is not just the daughter of a blind woman, but she actually have quite an interesting, should I say, lineage where she came from. And then we get to know her father later on in the movie. I would say you will enjoy this movie because more than just the should I say teenage romance that it projects, it also talks more about marriage and commitments, because we can see the father, who is the king now. He was given the option of taking more wives as the royal, the king and the ruling one in the community. He was supposed to have even more than more wives, just like his father had 5 wives. And there was this temptation in a human form in his palace. But even so, he was still able to stay committed to his wife, and he still chose her against all odds. Even when the temptation was his, should I say, former crush and his lover back in the days, yet he was still able to say, I'm staying with my wife and I'm not going to take any other wife. So you're really going to enjoy the movie. I mean, I love the lessons of it, and just like I said, it's kind of like a fairy tale prince and princess movies, like all those Barbie and Cinderella thing. But yeah, you're really gonna enjoy the, should I say, happily ever after ending of the movie as well. So I would say, talking about the cast, KELVIN APARA is really getting better, yes, and ANNABEL as well. I mean, they've been showing up in Ruth Kadri movies over and over again, and every time we see them, they are just giving us this right vibes to the movie, and they work so well together. Okay, so seeing ANNABEL APARA move on the set and KELVIN EZIKE, I would say they work so well together, and they're getting so better over and over again. The more the more movies, the more they're getting better. And I really enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed, their acting. I enjoyed the, should I say, kind of innocence that it brought to, the movie. Actually, it was sweet. I mean, this movie is, it might not be everything else, but this movie is actually sweet. So I enjoyed it from the beginning to the end. It's just like watching something that's so comforting and relaxing, and you just lost in another person's world. I mean, that was just the experience I had from the beginning to the end. And so I would say that this movie deserves a 8/10. Because just like I said, it's something it's just plain enjoyment and entertainment. That's it, really. So, and yeah, the lessons are there: commitment, friendship, and having the right character. I mean, the other girl that was so bent on, oh, he's the prince, I want to go out to it and all of that, she finally realized that she had been acting wrongly to the real prince, and the one she called the prince that she was trying to, make friends with, turns out to be somebody else. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and also subscribe to our channel here, and I'd like to have your comments as well on what you think about this movie. Bye.